Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. So today I have some bomb SHEIN finds for you. I'm going to be doing 7 different looks. 6 of them are dresses. I'll be doing in like a 3-part series for vacation resort wear looks, all to look expensive on a budget. So I've given you a little bit of color variation here, really keeping it tropical, you know, vacation vibes. I'm trying to do the most with the least. So in this video I'll walk you through the different outfits that I've put together, where they're from, the prices. As I said, a lot of them are from SHEIN, majority of it is, as well as the different accessories that I've styled it with and the bags and everything like that, just so that you can look expensive all on a budget. Let's get into the video. So I'm starting off with shapewear because the thing is, with things from SHEIN or a lot of cheaper things, they tend to, and not even just cheaper things sometimes, they tend to be a lot thinner, so you do need support underneath your garments, and that you can get from shapewear. So having a good foundation in shapewear is so important, even if it's more like inexpensive ones. Just having it underneath really helps to smooth you out, have it more flattering to your body, and then just overall, just it makes it look better. So it gives it a sense of lining, so it won't show anything, it smooths everything out. So I'm going to show you the first outfit. It's not a dress, the other 6 are dresses, but it's a set. And honestly, the set is just giving in general. The fabric is like a little bit satiny, but not like a full shiny satin. The skirt is very long, so if you're a tall girly, it won't be like mid-calf on you. It will be about, I think, above your ankle, depending on where you put it, because you can adjust the skirt. I did take a size 8'10", so just for your reference, all of these are in an 8'10", depending on the waist hip measurement. Some of them you can get away by taking it in certain areas, but just so that you know, that's the size that I'm going with. For the top, it's off the shoulder, so I will be adjusting the shapewear to, you know, actually work with the top and not against it, because you can't have like a flat bra strap. That's not cute. You're on vacation, you're trying to slay. This is very inexpensive, and I'll put the prices for everything on the video. So without further ado, let's get to styling. So for this outfit, basically when you take it out of the packaging, it looks a hot mess. It looks raggedy. But when you put it on, you'll see that it actually fits you. Once you do wash it and give it a good iron, sometimes some parts of it's a little bit tricky, but once you give it a good iron, it looks amazing. If you can see, like, it just flows. It's really nice. It has like the asymmetrical like hem going on the bottom of the blouse to make it look more like a dress. And if you can see, like, it just looks really nice. The ruching at the shoulders and the asymmetrical neckline in general just makes it look so much more expensive. And then it gives you a little bit of coverage here, especially if you're looking for, you know, you feel like, okay, I need like a little bit more here just to take away from, distract from the belly area. It does allow for that. At the same time, the shapewear gives it the structure that it needs. So I'm gonna turn around so you guys can see. It really does look amazing, and as I can say, like, it's really a longer skirt, especially with online shopping. I know it's a little bit tricky sometimes with the skirt lengths, especially if you're a little bit taller, but it's a really good length. I'm happy with the purchase. And for my shoes, I basically went with these wedges to keep it more tropical, more vacation-y. They actually have the same 3 colors as the outfit, so the orange, the pink, and the red, but they're not from SHEIN. Maybe you could find a similar one. I haven't worn these. I think I've worn these 3 times since I've had them, and I've had them for a very long time, about 9 years now. Yeah, I had to get them repaired because I wasn't wearing them. And so this is the first outfit I felt like this would be amazing with it. For my jewelry, I just did rings, gold rings. This one has a little bit more movement to it to tie it back into the actual outfit, giving some movement in the rings. And this one just has the green that the lilies or the flowers in general have on the skirt. The cuff, I kept it really simple, this square one. And if you guys want the link to the accessories, let me know. The square one is from SHEIN as well. As well as these earrings. They are like a Versace inspired kind of like Medusa emblem, which give the outfit a little bit more something. And for my bag, I went in with the Bottega dupe. This is the gold version there. They have a couple different ones with the bag on the site, but this one looked like to be the most durable, more expensive looking one. It is a little bit more pricey, but it looks amazing and it feels like really good quality. So I just want to let you know, if you guys want the links to these accessories, let me know. Apart from the shoes, I can't really link these. I don't even think the company is in existence anymore. But let's get on to the next outfit. So for this dress, it's a fun design, and so it has like this pink marble gold veining design print going on. It is that mesh material that is trendy now. For the reason why I chose this is because it's a lot more fun, a little bit more flirty, and I just like the movement of the fabric in general. How you have like the high-low cut, but it's more so on the sides, which is important to me because I don't like the high-low back and front dresses. The side just really looks a little bit more front, and then when you move it kind of swishes with you, so that was important as well. So for vacation, the reason why I chose this, the strapless will keep you cool. With the lining, it's a little bit shorter on the short side, but if you are shorter, that wouldn't be a problem. It is like this nude skin tone kind of lining, so the shapewear kind of does see through under it a little bit, but because I am darker, it just looks like it could be my skin. Yes, so this is the dress on. As I was saying, it has the high-low cascading hem going on at the bottom, so you can see a little bit of your legs, and I love the movement. When you actually move, it just swishes with you, so it was giving something. For the accessories, I went with gold ones just to bring in back the gold from the gold veining from the dress. So this is more of an abstract, like a thicker piece, and then this one is thinner. This is available on SHEIN, but this is not the same one that's there. The design is the same, but the actual bracelet itself is a little bit different. For the earrings, I went in with these. They're a little bit more textured in the design itself, so I wanted to bring that back in from the ruched itself with the midsection part of the dress. So if you can see, this is how it looks. The back is pretty much the same. There is no back to the dress. It's just two pieces, whatever you feel like. So this is the back of the dress. It's the same as the front. If you want to gather the ruching different, that's great. But it's pretty much the same overall. For my shoes, I went in with my Bottega stretch sandals just so that it brings a little bit more white and freshness to the outfit. For the bags, I have two different options for you. This one is a pink bag that's on there. It's really mini. For me, I haven't gotten into luxury tiny bags as yet. The reason why is because all my luxury bags, they are quite a pretty penny, and at the same time I want them to be practical. So now that I'm feeling like styling wise, the smaller bags are it. The reason why I'm getting into them. So I'm dipping my toes in the water. I'm not jumping in full yet, but I do see myself in the future buying smaller bags, luxury, because of the leather. Not really so much the brand, but the leather itself and the actual design and the durability of it. This bag, honestly, it was even cheap out of the box, 100%. What I had to do is add a twilly on this bag. The twilly I have is from Hermes. This twilly, I think it's a necktie twilly, or like if you want to put it over your hair, over a ponytail or something like that. So it's a bit short. I bought it for a bag. It didn't really work out. I just was like, okay, cool. I'm just going to keep it because I like the actual pattern itself. So the reason why I added the twilly is to give it something else. The handle is looking rough. It doesn't have a lot of structure, so I had to hide that to make the bag look not so cheap. So if you guys want to take away this idea as a tip to add like a scarf or something over it, it would really help out, especially with the structure of the bag, because the rope only stops here. It goes from here to here, so you don't actually get the structure and the stability going down. So the twilly adds something else to that, so where you could get a little bit more structure when you're holding it. It doesn't flop as much. So this is an option for the outfit for the bag. Like with the bag, if you wanted to do the pink, maybe some gold shoes, if you're trying to like do more color, this is an option. Twilly makes it a lot more expensive. Honestly, Twilly worth more than the bag could ever. So this is definitely a choice if you want it. another look that I chose to go with, I have the red one in this type of bag. You've actually seen it in the lookbook that I did with the one pants, 3 different outfits. It's the same bag, same seller, but this is just the white version of the bag. This gives a little bit more of a Kelly vibe going on to bring that expensive look into the entire fit. With this, it's not giving full Kelly because the Kelly has the straps that come and buckle, but I'm not trying to do that. I'm just giving vibes, right? You're on vacation, you're just trying to look good. It matches with the shoes. You could actually get shoes like this on SHEIN. They're not going to be like these exact ones, but they're pretty much the same design, so you could definitely get this full look there. With the bag, it is a little bit more sturdy. I do appreciate the fabric of the bag. It feels durable, it feels like it'll last. So yeah, so it really gives the outfit something, and you don't really want a big bag on vacation. You want something smaller, something cute to just tell off the outfit. So this is it, and let's get to the next one. So this is another mesh dress. The hemline again is the asymmetrical hemline. As you can see, a lot of people buy, they have about, I think, 3 different colors of this dress. There's a black, white, and this is like the yellow. It looks more cream, or I would say like ivory in person, and it has like the burnt orange detail. For the white one, it has red. I just wanted to see how it looked because I want the dress to look as expensive as possible on, so that's why I chose like the off-white kind of color instead of that stark white. So I've styled it with brown accessories, so my bag is gonna be brown. The shoes are just like these simple sandals. You can get stuff like this on SHEIN. Let me know if you guys want like different, similar, or like look-alike things to get the links for them. I'll definitely do that. Just let me know which outfit so far has been your favorite, and please like, share, comment, and subscribe for more content. If you want more content, affordable looks to look expensive like this on this channel, let me know. Yeah, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. So onto the outfit. I did the Hermes double tore Kelly bracelet just to keep it as much casual as I can. So if you're going like sightseeing, you know, like museums or stuff like that, or you're just going off the resort, if that's your vibe, this is a bit more of a casual but dressy outfit that is not white. So I have like just a regular chain link bracelet, and I did like a chain link as well on for the necklace, but it has like pearl detailing. It just gives it a little bit something more to the look. And for my earrings, I just kept the same like Bottega dupes with a drop. There are the oversized versions. They have 2 on the one that I bought, but these are the bigger ones. It just makes it look a lot more elevated, I would believe to say. For the bag, again, it's the same one as the red and the white Kelly dupes that I have, but this one actually has the design here cut out like the Kelly. It doesn't have the straps, but it just has like the overall vibe giving it. This one, I would say in quality wise, it is thinner than the other 2 for the red and the white, so it is a different style overall for the bag, but it's still under the same product seller category. It just is a different color option, but it is different. Even the top handle portion is different as well. So I've styled this like this, keeping it neutral with the brown so that it ties in with the orange, and keeping it just complementary colors in general to make the outfit look more expensive, not introducing any more colors because it doesn't need it. The dress is already enough. This is the dress to the side. I honestly could have gotten away with taking a medium because it is a little bit big in the armhole part, but for the other overall parts of the dress, it's okay. So just to let you know that it is a bit bigger up here, so I'm going to have to take that in so that it cinches better and then it doesn't show the shapewear. So you're just going to have to look at it right now. But yeah, so the asymmetric hemline going down, it gives a little bit something more, and it moves, which is so important when you're walking around. You want to feel as goddess energy as much as you can, so this does that. And for the shoes, the sandals, I just wanted something simple, nude, keeping it just, the attention should be on the outfit as much as possible. And then here I have the off the shoulder detailing, again, just accentuating that neckline. You want to show neckline as much as possible. The décolletage, it's a little bit covered here, but you can see it going down. And then when you do put on like your body oil or any like glow products, it will just accentuate like your collarbone, you know, your shoulder, make you look glowy and just amazing. So yeah. If you want to, just as another tip, you could add a chain belt to the actual dress just to hang it off to give it a little bit something more, and then you would also have like a little jingle when you walk too. If that's not your vibe, then maybe not do it, but it does just give something else and it would define the waist. I didn't find a chain belt that I actually liked. I just have to look a little bit more, but if I do, I'll let you guys know through on Instagram when I do post the pictures of me wearing the dresses to show you what it would look like. And if you want the link, let me know. Again, like, share, and comment. Please subscribe. This dress is amazing. If you don't get anything else from the video, this dress has to be in your closet. This is peak resort wear, and the price for it doesn't even match how amazing it looks. This dress looks like it at least is worth $300 plus tax. Honestly, everything about it is amazing. It's not from SHEIN. I'll actually link the store that it is from and link to the dress, but it is peak resort wear. The sleeve, the fabric, it's not the shiny satin, the design of it with like the different colors going on, it looks amazing for vacation. And the actual flow of the dress, it isn't see-through, if I said that before, so you won't have to wear like anything, you won't be able to see anything really underneath it. The reason why I still have the shaper on is just for that flattering and smoothing effect and keeping everything snatched so you look amazing in it. It is off the shoulder, and the reason why I've added this here is because with the dress and the design of the dress, it doesn't fit great on a hanger by itself, so I did have to clip it with a skirt hanger. I have had the experience of when I use this on certain different fabrics, it tends to leave like a mark and an indent. I don't want it to scar the fabric, which is why I just put some toilet paper bath tissue over it so that it can clamp onto that instead of really damaging the dress. I don't know if it will. I haven't tested it and I'm not trying to do that at all. So that's why I did that there, just so that you know, I'm letting you guys know ahead of time before you go ahead and purchase the dress and end up like this, that you go to wear it and it's like, ugh, and it's right there at the front, you can't miss it. So just to let you know that quick tip, let's get into styling the dress. So this is the dress. I styled it with the same square bangle and my Cartier nail head bracelet. This bag is actually from Jamaica. I got it on vacation, so I just decided to pair it with it because honestly it's vibes, it's vacation vibes, and I want to give it as much as possible. I want you to see this dress. Like, look at how the sleeve falls. Like, you'll be talking and it'll be like moving, and then you'll be walking and it'll be like, it's just, it eats everything. It ate the whole buffet. Like, it looks amazing on, as you can see, like, it has some weight to it. It's not like thin, it's just amazing. So if you don't get anything at all, get this dress because this is gonna look amazing on most body types. You'll have it accentuate the waistline, and honestly it gives a little bit of it shows a little bit of the belly, but honestly, who cares? On vacation you already look good, so if you're watching me that hard, you're a hater. The shoes, I went with silver ones. Initially, when I was thinking about styling this, I did white, like sandals, but the silver just looks a little bit more elevated with it because of the fabric. When the fabric actually moves, it does give silver tones because it does have that duochrome effect because it's satin, right? But it's not that cheap satin that, you know, you're like, oh my gosh, is that a pillowcase or what? It's the satin where you're like, this gown, it's basically a gown. It's not even a dress anymore. It's giving everything, and as you can see, it just looks amazing on. It has like a zip closure right on the arm, this arm right here. You can see, oh my gosh, it just it's just hitting all the right spots. It just looks amazing. It has like the flow, all of that. So high ponytail for sure, or a bun, something like an updo, it would be great just to get the hair out and just show the neckline, and it just looks amazing. It looks amazing. If you want to do a clutch, you could also do like a silver metallic one. The ones that are shiny, not so much the ones that aren't, but the metallic one would look great just like for the mirror effect, or like an embossed crocodile skin or something like that embossed. It would look great with it as well. I think gold, anything metallic would look amazing with this, just because it gives already. You don't have to do too much, keep it simple. For my earrings, I did go in with these ones. I did sell them before in a couple videos that I've done. I'll link it in the cards. And for my necklace, I had to do the seashells because it's very appropriate. It's giving vacation, resort wear, peak resort wear. I mean, like, come on, it's really doing what it's supposed to do. It looks expensive. You will look expensive on a budget. Even though this is not SHEIN, you will be looking right and tight and keeping it looking light. So for this outfit, really green. The colors are very complementary to each other. I'm actually surprised by the quality and the color output of this dress. It looks exactly like what the pictures say. So yeah, let's jump right into it. This is why it's so important to wear shapewear underneath these things, because it makes it look smoother, it makes it look more expensive, and that's what we want. We want to look expensive on a budget, especially because it is SHEIN. With the bag, I've sold this bag in my date night lookbook video, so I'll link that for you in the cards. This bag is just really simple, and again, I'm keeping it with the black and the gold from the accessories and the shoes, tying it back in. One thing I love about bags, like, I'm really into texture, so whether that's like a snake skin, if it's like alligator print or crocodile like embossed, I love that. The reason why, it's durable. It's way more durable than the smooth PU. If you're gonna get PU and not leather, it'll last a lot longer. I think because of the embossing, it presses in the material so it doesn't strip as easy. So just, that's a tip for you if you're thinking about getting something. Please consider the one that's embossed, because it really works out for both you and I, honestly. So with the shoes, the bag, the look gives, and again with the bracelets, it's giving vacation, it's giving resort, 5-star, all-inclusive, keep the drinks coming. So you'll definitely have the vibe in this. And again, if you have like boho braids or any braids like that, you can do the high ponytail. It'll just accentuate the neckline more and the overall outfit. If you want to let your hair down, you can, especially if it has like curls, like if you have like a deep wave going on, it will look good. So next, let's get on to the next outfit, shall we? So this dress is very long. I have on, I think these are 5-inch heels, and it still is like hitting my mid-foot on the front. It really is on the thinner side. This, I would say, is the exact same fabric type as t-shirts, just a smidge thicker. So I would say maybe like a higher quality t-shirt than the thinner ones. So shapewear is a must. It doesn't have a lining, it's just like this, so you have to do shapewear under this. For this one, I did the red bag, red lipstick, to zhuzh it up, give it a little bit more color. And then for texture, I styled the same heels that I did in my one sweater, 2 different looks video. I can link it in the cards for you, so you can go ahead and watch that. They are leopard and they're patent, so it gives it a bit more texture to the outfit, since this is a solid color dress. Has a little bit of ruching, but solid color, so you want to add some more drama to it. Hence the red and the leopard, the lipstick red too. And then for my accessories, I just did gold statement pieces, the same kind of tree branch veining ring, and then a more like a bulbous ring here, and then the matching kind of bracelets. You can mix and match a little bit more metals. Again, for taking the bulbous in again with the earrings, these are oversized and I love them. I would not wear this out regular, but vacation, going to an event, a wedding, something more formal, it looks amazing. And you can see, like, it really does do a lot for the outfit. You don't need a necklace, you just need to accentuate your shoulders again. Earring does all the drama that up here needs, apart from your face and your makeup and all that, so you don't have to do too much with that. Going down, the dress is really long, so it is almost, I would say, like a maxi length, but it looks amazing. It's a bodycon dress, but not too tight. Again, the sizing that I did choose is an 8'10", so just for reference, this is how it fits. So I'm gonna give you a little turn around in the dress so that you can see it, how it looks, how it is, and of course the shapewear is a reason why it's not like grabbing to every imperfection. It really needs it underneath it, so you need that support, you need the shapewear, and that is also why I got the dress one on, so that you don't see like the lining in between like my legs. It doesn't go there, the fabric doesn't go there in the back, it doesn't go there in the front. It makes it look more expensive. So this is what I was talking about when I mentioned, I don't know if I cut it out or I mentioned it in one of flips, they prevent that from going in. So when you sit down and you get up, you do have that, the fabric will gather there and go in between your legs, go in between like your butt. It doesn't do that with like a slip or a dress slip, which this one is, but this one is just like a shapewear, so it's a little bit more tighter and constricting. This just gives. So if you want to go more elegant, a little bit more like a solid color pattern isn't for you, this is really inexpensive. You're looking expensive on a budget, and of course the accessories tie the outfit and sell it off completely. So for this dress, honestly, when I saw it, I was like, a lot of things in this brand, the seller on SHEIN, gives Zimmermann, especially the prints, the patterns, the fabrics that they do. It looks a lot like Zimmermann. If you don't know Zimmermann, they're an Australian designer. Design clothing company, so they do more like luxury pricing in their clothes. It's a lot more modest, and at the same, I think it has like a lot of prints and florals. Not thing I know, I've been on there, I've seen a couple pieces of them eyeing, but yeah. So this dress gives Zimmermann. It does have the cutouts on the side, but it has like a belt that covers it. So if you're thinking about being more modest like I am, it does have that option because of the plunging neckline. I'm glad it has some more coverage because it is a shorter, kind of like a mini skirt dress. So I'm gonna style it with a couple different gold accessories. Apart from anything else, I just wish the zip around the back for the top wasn't pointing down. I'm not sure why they did that, if it's like anything to do with like the overall fit of the outfit, but I haven't seen that before. It was kind of weird getting it on, but apart from that, let's just jump in and style it. So this dress, I love the dress, I love the pattern of it. The only thing is that it's a little bit thin. It's not see-through, but it's thin. I do believe that it could be lined, the bust part and this, just to pop the color more, which is why I have the slip underneath it, the white slip, to pop the color so it looks a lot more vibrant. That's the only thing. The sleeves could be unlined, but the bust area and the skirt portion, I do believe could have been lined with white or a different, like a lighter color, to make it pop more. For my accessories, I did like my Hermes necklace. I had to pin up the cleavage area because it is a deep V plunge, so you would have that if you're into that. I did this for modesty, just so that you know you're not showing too much. I'm not showing too much. This is more my style. I still want the overall look of the outfit, but just not showing a lot. So I did the necklace to just do, like elongate the neck a little bit more, to add to the neckline and to add a little bit of color in it because it is rose gold and it has like the blush color in it. The sides are cut out, but the belt does hide that a little bit, so that's why I just love the dress in general. Again, with the skirt, it's like a full skirt, so you do get like a little bit more flowy on the bottom. So if you're going out for like a day look, lunch, or anything like that, this would be perfect. Sightseeing, you could always do flats. So I have my YSL tribute wedges on in the white, so that it just brings up the outfit a little bit more. For my earrings, I did these. I got these last year when I was shopping for convention dresses. I just saw them and I loved them and I didn't know what they were going to go with, but here we are. They're a statement. They're like these little flowers and they have the pink in them. Was I wearing it in that video? I don't even remember. But again, for your right shade of pink, I do have a video of that. I'm gonna link it in the cards above so that you could see, depending on your undertone, your skin tone, and all that, what pinks would work better with you and your overall look. Again, so Accessories, these have a little bit of gold on them at the back and then on the edges of the flowers. This is rose gold, so I'm mixing a little bit of metals there, and it does have the what's it called, the blush in it. No rings or anything like that, just keeping it simple because the sleeves are like a balloon, like a bishop kind of sleeve. The dress does a lot, so you don't need to do a lot with it. For my bag, I decided to do a Fendi peekaboo just so it can have like a bigger bag because there's less fabric with the overall outfit going on, so I think it balances it out a lot more than like a smaller bag like the white one I did before. It just makes it look a bit more modest, dressy, you know, like a bit more overall just luxe, because we still want to make sure that we're giving that, which is also the reason why I did the slip underneath it to pop the color, because I don't want it to be low contrasting. I want it to be as vibrant as much as possible. And this is just great for your vacation fits. Honestly guys, let me know what is your favorite outfit, what you would do, like where would you wear this to, anything like that. Please comment below, let me know your thoughts and all the outfits and the accessories. And please, once again, like, share, and subscribe if you want more videos like this, because this is looking expensive on a budget. This is from SHEIN, so this just shows you can style anything up as much as you want. You can dress it up, you can make even the cheapest outfit sometimes look expensive depending on what you pair with it. So accessories definitely sell off the look. It makes the outfit take it from 0 to 100%. And again, as I did mention, I did do the slip underneath this, which I think it would have looked better if there was lining underneath it to pop it more so it looks more vibrant and more Zimmermann-esque. Okay, let me know your thoughts, and if you have any comments on anything else, please leave them below. And once again, like, share, and subscribe, and see you in the next one.